What's up guys, this is Scorch, and today for you guys I have part 3 of my vehicle making tutorial. So first off, we need some sort of 3D model. So right now I have an object for my Econoline. I deleted the material list because we don't need material lists because GTA runs off of physical pictures. So we're actually going to use the PNG instead of the JPEG. Or actually, those are both JPEGs, so we're just going to use the JPEGs. So we can copy these to the desktop. Then in any just open up any YTD file. You can find these 64E levels, GTA, vehicles, .rpf, scroll all the way to the bottom, and then just edit or something. And just drag and drop, hit OK, and then those are in here. I like to, if we show the desktop, maybe, parts, no, okay, we'll open that back up in a sec. New folder, Econoline _ textures, and then export all textures as DDS into Econoline textures on the desktop, and then don't save changes. We don't need those anymore. So now that has our DDS files in here. If you go to vehicle share, we need black, blank normal, carbon mesh shader spec, vehicle generic mud, vehicle burnt interior, vehicle burnt out. We don't need that. Generic glass dirt, generic glass windows 2. Small spec map, and actually we don't have tire textures for that, so we need tire wall black, tire wall dirt, tire wall normal, and tire wall spec. And then we don't need anything from Army or Warren, but it doesn't have an interior either, so these are digital dials. I think they look way better, so I'm going to use those, and this is the interior that we're going to need. So that is it for that. So we can now close out of that, and these are all the textures that we have now. It's magical. And then if we, sorry, gotta black you out for a sec while I open ZModeler. So once we open ZModeler, once it, figures out what it's doing, there we go. So now we just go import, which is that blue thing, select our OBJ, select import. Depending on the size of the file, it might take a little bit. But once it's done, fit, press and hold left Alt and left click, and then drag it around in user mode to move it how I'm moving it. First things first, before this irritates me, the vehicle is going to be lined up this way with the Z-axis going that way, the X-axis going that way, and the Y-axis going up. So this actually needs to be rotated at -90 degrees, locked on the X-axis, and 180 degrees locked on the Y-axis. So now that is the right orientation for the vehicle. Now don't worry about this. This is just ZModeler doesn't like single object being over 65,000 polygons or vertices. So the polygon count will vary within all of these defaults, and then this last one is going to be under both of them because that's just the leftover polygons and vertices. Alright, so textures browser, new group, Econoline, add, that's a build submarine, Econoline textures, all, Control A selects all of them, and then open, and then that is all of the textures that we need. Then if we go over to materials browser, we're going to actually use materials from another vehicle, so we need to open OpenIV again. Thought we were done. I was jumping the gun. And then we have to figure out which vehicle that looks most like. So I'm going to vote none of them, but possibly, you know what, we used the audio hash name for the Bison, so we are going to use the Bison, which I know for a fact is in here. But let's just make sure. Yes, that's actually the Bison. And we're going to take the high quality one because it's slightly more. So almost 64,000 and 54,000. Whereas this one is only 18,000 of each. So the higher the quality, the better. So we're just going to drag that out. And then we're going to go import, find our Bison, import that. And then, if we press and hold shift, we can select more than one. This thing is huge. So go back over to structure and check L0. That is the size of the Bison. So this vehicle is going to be ginormous in-game. So if you go fit on that screen, highlight, scale, we're going to go all axes, and we're going to say 10%. And it's still too huge, so we're going to say 40%. That's still really ginormous, so we're going to say another 10%. And that's still too big. So we're going to go 50%. And that is where it starts to get. Actually, that's about good width. And if we move this, it's about good height. And lengthwise for the door. So I'd say that's about good. And the wheels are pretty much the same size. It's just the cab's really big. So we are going to try and match up this right here with what we want the center of mass to be. Let's put that in the vehicle so it's not too difficult to drive. So that is that. And then we're almost out of time, so we will make the materials a separate video. So I will see you in the next one. Peace.